Today we're gonna make a classic apple crisp with an oat streusel topping. It has brown sugar and lemon all mixed up with the apples, and it's warm and comforting. You're gonna love it. Apple crisp, super easy. We're gonna start by peeling our apples. We're gonna make our filling really fast. Again, I like to peel on a parchment, and that way it makes it easier to clean up. And I like to use this Y peeler. It's a lot faster. So we're gonna start with about like 2.5 pounds of apples. That's for the size that I have, like about 5 medium apples. I have a mix of different varieties. I got some Honeycrisp, I've got some Portland. So we are gonna cut our apples. I like to go ahead and cut them all in half first. And then I'm gonna go ahead and cut each half in half, and I'm going to slice out the core. If you have a core, an apple core, this would be a great time to use that. So I'm gonna cut each in half, and then I'm going to slice about 1/8 of an inch thick. All right, last one. And then we taste them. So first we're going to zest our lemon. It's easier, of course, to zest your lemon before you juice it. So not impossible though, if you forget. Been there. So it's about the zest of 1 medium lemon. So go ahead and just tap that in. And then you have zested. I'm going to slice my lemon here. We're gonna do about 1 whole lemon. That's about 2 to 3 tablespoons of lemon juice, depending on how juicy your lemon is. Okay, so let's go ahead and mix everything else. Super easy. I've got dark brown sugar. I've got granulated sugar. And then this butter is to kind of dot in it. You can mix it up with it if you'd like. It just adds a nice richness to the filling. Any sort of rectangular baking dish or, you know, cast iron pan or whatever will work for this, but I'm gonna use this one. And then I'm just gonna dot my butter throughout. Just kind of push it in there. Of course, you could mix this in there if you wanted. Okay, so I'm just going to set the filling aside while I make the streusel topping, and then we'll be ready to bake. At this moment, I'm going to preheat my oven to 350 degrees convection, just so it's ready to pop in when we are ready. So the streusel topping is super easy. All we're gonna do is put everything together in the stand mixer fitted with a paddle attachment, but we're gonna start with AP flour. And then we've got granulated sugar, oats. Those are rolled oats, light brown sugar, a teeny bit of kosher salt, and butter. I give the ingredients just a quick little toss, and then turn it on low. And you're gonna cut the butter into all the other ingredients until no visible butter remains, and you have a nice cohesive dough. So our streusel topping is almost ready. You can see that it's starting to kind of come together. You don't see a lot of butter. There's still a little bit of pieces, but I really do want like a nice dough, and you'll see it will just all pull together, probably about another minute or so. So we've got our topping, we've got our crisp ready. So you see how it like comes together nicely like that? That's what you want. Yes, this is like a not insignificant amount of streusel topping, but I am not one of those people that likes to bite into a crisp with a tragic amount of streusel topping. Okay, so last little bits, I kind of squeeze it together and make big chunks and little pieces. And you see it kind of mounds up. It'll sink a bit as the filling kind of cooks and sinks down. So I'm going to bake this on top of a pan. You don't have to. I just do that just in case any stray juices fall over. I don't want them in my oven. I'd rather clean up a pan than my oven. Least favorite task. So I'm gonna pop this in the preheated oven, and it's gonna bake for probably 45 minutes to an hour, but I'm gonna check it in about every 20 minutes and just kind of check it, rotate it, see what it's doing. We're looking for like nice bubbly filling, and if we poke it with a cake tester that it doesn't have resistance, we want a nice soft apple filling. So in she goes. Oh, it smells amazing. But now we have to let it cool. Alas, the moment we've all been waiting for. It is time to try. Man. So it's still really warm, fly. So it hasn't really had a chance for like any of the juices to kind of, you know, set or anything like that. It's gonna be a hot mess in here right now. But I have no patience. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Y'all, this is an apple crisp, okay? There's like a little bit of hint of lemon, so much apples. The apples are perfectly cooked. They're like soft, but they're still like in their perfect pieces. The juices are like warm and brown sugary. The bottom part that touches the apples like gets kind of soft and like bakes into the apple filling. And then you get the crispy bits on top. Brace yourselves. This is awesome. One more bite.